Olá a todos, meu nome é Daniel Souza, estou aqui com o huNter, jogador da G2, para mais uma entrevista na Blast Premier Lisboa. Hunter, thank you for taking your time to speak with us. I would like to start asking you, how did you guys prepare for this event?
We didn't have that much time after EM Dallas. We had like 3 days of practice, not more, because of jet lag. We needed to sleep as well. So only 3 days to fix our mistakes from past events and like just that. Nothing really much.
What are your expectations for this Blast? You have a pretty tough group as well, so what can we expect from G2?
Yeah, all teams are good and everyone can surprise. Of course, even Pain they are good. They showed it against Furia. They beat them like 2 or 3 times already, and Furia have beaten us like 2 times in a row. So everything is possible. And yeah, like I don't have any expectations like ever. First expectations and first thing that I'm looking forward is to play, then to try to pass a group stage, and then after in playoffs everything is possible. Like playoffs is something, and especially when you play in arena in front of the crowd, and especially here in Portugal, this is first time for me here, and I know I was watching of course before that crowd is really crazy here, positive crazy of course, and I would like to play there.
Well, you already spoke a bit about Pain. What do you really know about them? Do you know them well? As you said, they beat Furia to be here. I spoke with Alexi. He was kind of glad because he also told us like, I've lost 2 times in a row against Furia. I don't want to play those guys anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch them that much, but I was watching them, for example, when I was anti-threatening Furia for past events, and I watched a couple games that they play against Pain because I wanted to see what Pain did to beat them, and they are shooting really good. Individually, I think they are pretty good, and of course they have some strats. I mean, kind of Furia style, and some strats that are like normal style. So they have a balance, and it will be tough. If we start bad, I think we'll. If we play against them, of course, we never know. But if we start bad, like if they have a confidence, they are really good, honestly.
Well, G2 is not having the best of years so far. What have you guys been doing to improve your latest performances? What do you think needs to be fixed and you guys are working on?
But we were talking between each other like too much, like a lot last month, let's say, because we know that our shooting is not a problem. Like individually, I think we are really good. We just need to click together and to do things together, play as a team more, not individualize ourselves. And I think this is something that will make a difference.
Were you expecting better results by now since the last changes you made in the lineup?
I think yes. I mean, everyone is expecting better results from us overall this year, and we are still new team. We have a new coach, new IGL, new opera. It's really not easy to to just fix everything in 2 3 months and just be the best or win everything. It's really hard. So we are trying to improve. We are doing it as much as we can, and just we are looking forward to play more.
Well, Munzi was an upcoming talent, but he really didn't have any tier one experience. What was the key reason for you guys to go with him, and what does he bring to the team?
He's really good individually, honestly, and he's really good kid. Like he's listening to us everything, and that's a bit of the problem because he's respecting all players in the team, and he always want to support, to always want to do everything for the team. He's not focused that much on himself like he was in Navi Junior before, for example, because he was star player. But we want him as well to be star player in G2 because he is capable of it. But he just need a bit more experience because he didn't play that many tier one events as you already mentioned before, and that's what he needs. And I think with experience of like helping us, helping his teammates, supporting, and having balance to just focus on himself more, I think he will be really good.
So you think he needs more freedom to be himself right now?
Yeah, kind of. He needs more freedom, but freedom from himself because he's an opera. He can do move whatever he wants. He can use his pawn on T and CT, but he is not offering that too much like he was doing, for example, in Navi Junior. But we always want to push him to do it more, and we are working on it. And yeah, that's it.
Well, new team, new coach, new IGL. Does this help to explain the lack of good results so far in this year? What are the main reasons for G2's issues so far?
Wow, we had like like every event kind of we had the same issues. We were leading a lot of games. We were leading like on major 2 games we were leading against Heroic, Navi, even Spirit before, like 15, 12, 14, 11 against Fury. We were having 14-7 and 1-0, and we lost this game. So we just need to close the game out because now we feel pressured when we are leading a lot because because we had bad experience with it. But overall, we just need to play as a team. We shouldn't individualize ourselves, even if we are leading like 12-0, 13-0. And this is something that we are working on. And I think if we fix that, we'll be really good.
Well, you said it yourself. You guys had pretty huge leads in many matches, and you didn't manage to close them out. Well, Munzi is a bit inexperienced, but you guys already have some experience. So, how do you work in this? How do you take the next step to close out the game? Because G2 looks so solid until close to the finish line, but seems to not be able to cross it.
Yeah, like it's tough, honestly. As I already said, even both sides, CT and T, we had an issues. It's not only one side, so we know, okay, this is the issue. Let's fix it next time. But we just need to relax. We just need to play like we did like before this result, and just keep playing our game. Not change anything because of the opponent, and not overthink what they will do because we are leading a lot. You know, those kind of things. Just focus more on ourselves, and I think we can fix that.
Well, I spoke to Alexi earlier, and he also said that, well, there's a lot of chat in the community. I think everyone was kind of expecting G2 to be contender to everything instantaneously. And Alexi also said that that brings some unnecessary pressure to the team. How do you deal with it? How do you deal? Do you pay many attention to the articles, to what people say about you and your teammates?
Me individually, I never read threads. I never go on Twitter, HLTV, especially when I'm on event. Of course, sometimes after event or if we do good, it's always good to see good things, positive things. But when we are losing, when things are going wrong, I don't want to read anything because it makes you feel worse a lot, a lot. So I'm not doing that, and of course, you feel pressure when you are playing bad, especially because we are G2 and people are expecting us to go till the end every event. So just we need more consistency as a team, and that's it. Just that, because at some points we are looking really good, really sharp, as you already said, but at some points we are looking like tier 3, tier 4 teams, and this is not good. So just a bit more consistency and a bit more team play, I would say, and we'll be good.
Well, Alexi also told us that he feels like your guys are on a good path right now. He said that you guys have been improving. Do you feel like that as well? Do you feel like the team is getting in the right way?
I think first 2 months when we like just started to play together, we did good. We had last group stage. We went as a first in the group stage. After we had this Katowice, we played really good. Like unfortunately, we lost the phase in finals, even though we had all three maps. And after that, like it was Pro League and all events after Pro League, we were like playing really bad till major, let's say. And this last event, time the last, we were not bad. Just like as I already said, if we maybe won Furia, we would have gone till the end. Like you never know. So I think we are improving since CM Dallas. We are improving because we started to talk to like a lot to each other, to try to fix mistakes, to be honest to each other. Because we now I know what I can say to Alexi, what I can say to my coach, what I can say to Monesi. Because I mean Nico and Jax, we were playing with each other even before, so I know them. And just honest, and that's something that will change us.
Well, you have here your former team as well playing. If you if you guys cross, would it be some special match for you?
I mean, of course, like I played with Nexa like for 5 years almost, and even before like G2 and Crazy and Valiance, like, and I always like to play with him, honestly, and of course will be. I mean, not will be tough. I mean, I will enjoy it as I enjoy. I will not think about okay, I'm playing against Nexa. Like we are still in a good relationship, and we'll always stay in a good relationship, and maybe one day we'll still play together. You never know. So I mean, this is just a game. We are playing against each other. He will try his best. I will try my best, and of course, I would like to meet him. But let's do it in like semifinals or finals.
You already said you're not that kind of player that reads too much what's on HLTV or other websites, but yet are you a player that likes to follow what other teams are doing? I ask this because I would like to know if there's any team that you've been surprised with their development so far in the year.
I mean, of course, I always watched other teams. I like to watch matches when we are not playing, and especially for example when I know tomorrow I play against this opponent, I will always watch for myself what they do, so I'm ready on my side. And I mean, FaZe, they are doing really great this year, and they have kind of players like we have. Let's say maybe they are doing just a bit better now, and I think their game style is fitting our game style as well. It's really tough to copy because their clutches are insane. That's why they are that good, and that's why they won almost all events this year. And I like to watch them so far. And of course, I mean, Navi is always Navi, and we'll see. Now I'm looking forward to see them without Bumic what they will do. But still, individually, I think they are strong, and yeah, that's it.
Well, what do you think? You said it's your first time here in Portugal, so you already saw some things about the crowd as well. What do you know about the country, about the crowd? How do you think it's going to be?
I mean, I would just like to first secure this playoffs and arena spot to just play here because, like, it feels like it will be insane atmosphere here, and it feels pressure like it put pressure on you that if you lose, you will not play there. You know, like what I mean. So you will try your best to win. Of course, I mean, if you win and if you go 2-0 and you go in arena, you will be really happy. But overall, Portugal is my first time, as I already said here. I mean, I follow football. I was playing even semi-professional before, so I know, I mean, all Portuguese and the players, and I follow, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, I mean, everyone is doing so. Who said that he doesn't like Cristiano? He's lying. So, yeah, I mean, I would just like to play in this arena. That's all.
And what about the crowd? Are you the type of player that likes loud crowds? They help you get you in the game and give you boost into your game, or you can feel a bit distracted and disturbed by the crowd. I asked this because earlier this year, I think it was Snappy. He spoke a bit about the crowd. Sometimes the noise can be too much because you guys hear everything, and sometimes it can be a bit of a problem.
No, honestly, I'm enjoying crowd. When I'm going out on the stage, of course, I'm focused to see how many people are there. I'm trying to get these positive vibes in my body. And even though, like, if they are cheering against me, I like that. I like the most when people are cheering against me, because there's no pressure, there is like a lot of crowd for the other team. You don't have that much crowd, and if you win, it will be really late feeling, like what I mean. And overall, when I sit and play, I'm not almost at all focused on crowd because I just see my monitor. I'm not focused at all on the crowd. I have my teammates, and of course, if you do some good moves, like you feel it, they're getting crazy, and some of your teammates, if they're doing crazy clutches, like for example, Monesi did against Navi in Katowice in Spodek Arena. It feels great, honestly. It's boosting your confidence, it's boosting your level. But of course, if it's on the other side, if some player is doing crazy thing and you are losing the round because of it, it can be tough. But you need to reset immediately, and that's it.
Well, do you have any message for the Portuguese fans to cheer for G2? Maybe, I don't know.
Nothing now, honestly. Let's pass the group stage, and I will meet you, and I can send some message for them.
Okay, thank you so much for this interview. Estivemos com huNter, jogador da G2, que está aqui a participar também na Blast Premier Lisboa. Para mais conteúdo, continuem a acompanhar-nos em fraglider.pt e nas nossas redes sociais.